folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Hart. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it and run for a first down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air. It's Hart. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach. Deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Today. First play taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. Gonna run it. It's Morton. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Jimenez. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Jimenez. Receiver makes the catch.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
0.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. Target, it's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Hart. And the completion made. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Aggies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The linebacker shifting around now. Breaks free. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Hart. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. With the catch, it's Love. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jimenez. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. On the run, it's he's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. The tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14, Tennessee 7.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. No way to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Short connection to the tight end here. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Dropping back, 18 minutes. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggies.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 21, Tennessee 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Brought down after picking out 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They're going to run it. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Jimenez. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Harris. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. Design quarterback run. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Jimenez. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks free with room to run. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Vols looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 0 running room. Stopping right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vols, as they come roaring back now.
Tennessee. Number 4. Hall's in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That means the score. Texas A&M 21. Tennessee
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick juke. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
They're setting out to try with PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's reeled in. It's Harris. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
He runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And that's a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Bartlett. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll ride the back again here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Jimenez. Lets it go quickly. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Toss play, running right. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Keeping it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pass caught on a comeback route.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking downfield, it's Hart. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The tight end trying to power for the first down. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. Back to throw. It's Jimenez. Off target and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So now it's third and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. To the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Morton. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT.
35, Tennessee, 21.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Working clock with the ground game. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's the first down and more. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll run it from the gun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. Trucks through the defender. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now here's the toss play. Breaks off the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Jimenez. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another